Because underneath that facade is a quieter, more unsettling emotion: loss of control. And for a narcissist, loss of control feels like identity erosion. They don't grieve the relationship, they grieve the power dynamic. They grieve the certainty that you'd always be there, absorbing blame, over-functioning emotionally, and staying connected even when it hurt. Your disappearance forces them to confront a world where people can leave without permission, where silence can be final, where charm doesn't always work. And that realization is deeply destabilizing. Over time, many narcissists rewrite the story. They tell themselves you were weak, unstable, or replaceable. This narrative isn't about you, it's about survival. Because accepting that someone walked away for their own well-being would require self-reflection. And self-reflection threatens the narcissistic defense system. So instead of growth, they choose distortion. They minimize you, devalue you, and emotionally erase you. Not because you didn't matter, but because you mattered in a way they can't tolerate acknowledging. And yet, even months or years later, your disappearance lingers in their psyche. Not consciously, not romantically, but as a reference point. You become the one who broke the pattern, the one who didn't come back, the one they couldn't fully control. And while they'll never admit it, that absence becomes a quiet reminder of a limitation they don't want to face. That some people don't stay, that some sources don't return, that some doors close without explanation. For you, disappearing wasn't about punishment or revenge. It was about self-preservation. It was about choosing peace over proving a point. And that choice, made silently without justification, is what affected them the most. Not because it hurt them emotionally, but because it removed you from a role they assumed you'd always play. You stopped participating in the cycle. You stopped feeding the dynamic. And when you did, the narcissist was left alone with something they avoid at all costs: themselves. Your disappearance didn't teach them empathy, it didn't heal them, but it did something powerful. It ended their access to you. And for someone who measures worth through control, attention, and emotional leverage, that loss is something they never fully forget, even if they pretend they have. If this message resonated, take a moment to sit with what it revealed. Disappearing wasn't weakness, it was clarity. You didn't lose them. You reclaimed yourself, and that shift matters more than any reaction they could have given you. If these conversations help you understand emotional dynamics more clearly, support the channel by liking the video. It tells the algorithm this content matters. Subscribe if you want more psychology-based insights on healing.